Hello to all my glam chicks, my chicks with chicks, and all my main chicks. This is your girl Manechiq back again with another video. Today our supplies we'll need will be some foil, our shears, 2 combs, a finishing comb, parting clips, your ceramic brush, I have my 1.5 and my blow dryer. Also, I have my Thermasmooth to get that hair and those follicles swelling and full of moisture so it can tame the frizz. And then I have my Reconstructor deep conditioner, my 40 volume, and my Fanola color. This is an intense copper 744 hair color. Okay? And as you can see, I am getting her prepped and prepared for her color. She wants an ombre. She doesn't want it high up on the shaft, so I'm just going to take it mid-shaft, midway, so she can get that nice red copper color that she's looking for, okay? And I am doing this on clean hair. We did go in and pre-lighten her ends. You can't really see it here, but I did take her ends to like a 3, almost a 4, maybe a little, yeah, like almost a 4. I took her ends to a pre-lightened. I did that off camera. So here I'm just going in. I'm just applying the hair color. And just really, actually just really ombreing it in there, kind of like painting it in there so that it looks, the transition is smooth and there's no strong indentations with the color, so it looks very natural. Alrighty, and here I have her with plastic caps to protect her face. I don't want any of those chemicals getting on her beautiful skin, so I'm going to protect her skin with this. All right, and we are back. So I did allow her hair to process for about an hour. So one thing I've learned over the years is when you're using a higher volume, the longer you have to leave it on. So I did leave her on there for about 50 to 55 minutes, almost an hour. And that is our color. I love it. She loves it. Hey, let's get it popping. So once again, we are going to go in and we are going to add just a little bit of that 100 proof into her hair, as well as our leave-in conditioner heat protectant on wet hair. And we are going to blow dry that in. Okay, so on this part, I slowed it down just to show you how I do my roller brush. So starting at the ends of her hair, I am going to go in and pull and detangle that. That's what you just saw me do. And then I'm going to go in and tap her roots, okay? Okay. As you can see here, I am applying plenty of tension at her roots. Don't be afraid to add tension. Tension is needed when you're trying to get the roots pulled and straightened. If you are doing the proper technique, trust me, it will not pull her hair out. It will not be too much for her hair. It will be perfect. So here I just wrap her hair around that brush, and then I'm going to rock it back and forth so it's not doing a lot of yanking. Rocking it back and forth just allows the hair to properly pull straight. Pull it out and detangle as you're going. So now you see why I go in and I kind of pull the end straight a little bit, pulling it and just detangling the roots. I mean the ends a little bit before going in and tackling those roots. Because when I go all the way into my full blow dry, I want to be able to, be able to roll with no problem. And like I said, always going back and forth, as you can see me doing here. It just allows you to build body and curl to her hair, which she doesn't like her hair really curled. She like her hair flat. So as you can see, the way that I'm doing it, I'm not doing it to where she's going to have a lot of volume. I'm just doing it to where she'll have a lot of movement, a lot of body to her hair. So that's why I'm still trying to build a little bit somewhat of a curl, but building body really, so she can have a lot of swing, a lot of movement with her hair. Who don't want flowing hair, honey, okay? Now, if you would like to see more videos of me doing blowouts, showing you exactly how to properly do a blowout, what type of and what's the best ceramic brushes to use, the best techniques, go ahead, just comment in my box down at the bottom and let me know, and I will give you those videos. Alrighty, so we can start our conversation. So here I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna add my hot toddy in there. I'm going to spray it all over her head. Do not be afraid to use this product. This product is an amazing product, okay? It leaves no residue at all, and it's very, 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 very light. It's gonna leave that hair smelling so clean and fresh. So I was going to use my brush, but it was still kind of wet. So I went ahead and I just used my finishing comb, and I'm going to just comb that product through. You always want to comb the product through. And like I said, always use your heat protectant in layers. So that was my dry heat protectant. I use my wet and I use my dry heat protectant.
Yeah. So what's our topic for today?
So I want to talk about dating. Getting back out there in the dating life. It's really, really hard when you are a single mom, especially if you've been in a relationship for so long with, your children's father, or married, and then after the breakup, it's like, you know what, I'm chilling, and then you decide I want to get back out there and date.
Yeah.
Like, things have changed. Like, I know this for me, like, trying to get back out here in the dating world is so different, because with social media and all these different things that they got out here now, like, you always have people, can I get a picture of you when you first meet them? They want pictures of you. They want,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So how do you get out here and date in the world? This is my thing. How do you get out here and date in the world without keeping your integrity intact, like keeping your moral values intact? Because it becomes crazy. Like, and now sometimes I be feeling like, am I setting my standards too high? Am I doing the most? I know sometimes dudes probably be like, she do too much.
Yeah, but I think the thing that's so confusing for me, because I'm new back on the dating scene myself, is the balance between the traditional saying is date to marry, right? And then you have another set of people that basically say, hey, just date to get to know people and to bypass time and just flow with life. Don't, put too much pressure on the situation. So it makes it confusing.
Right.
And then it also makes it confusing because the people that you are deciding to, date and talk to, they just have like a whole different expectation. Like, you have some people that are just so cold-hearted. They've been like so traumatized by past relationships that they just act like getting to know somebody is a chore, which makes it extra difficult and
irritating. It do. It really, really does. It does make it feel like, I can't say anything. You feel like a chore. It doesn't feel like a chore.
Yeah.
It gets hard. It really gets hard.
Yeah.
It really, really does. Because sometimes I be saying to myself, like, am I really ready to date? I want to date, but am I really ready to date? Because sometimes I can be talking and dealing with somebody, and I'll be like, I'm aggravated.
Yeah, because to me, it's like everyone is in this microwave effect. Like, soon as one thing is said or one thing is done, they consider it to be this unrealistic red flag, and then it's like everybody is so easily replaceable. So it's like, how do you really date in a world where it's like, if you make one everything's a microwave effect. So it's like, I mean, I say it both ways because I'm kind of the same way too. It's like when you dated someone for a long period of time, it's kind of like you're used to specific things that you guys do between each other. So everything's so new. Like once you decide you want to deal with somebody else, and everything's a microwave effect. Like as soon as they say something you don't like, right, or they do something that's considered to be a red flag, either them or you, it's like a shutdown, right? It's like, I just can't do this no more, or I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm sorry about that. It's just like so weird. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it beyond the fact that it's just so weird. Like, even when you're in a relationship, it's like you're used to dress in a certain type of way to be considered 100% respectable, and it's like you are molded into this being. And then when you're out there, it's just like you don't want to be too provocative. Like everything is like an overthought, right?
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, how can we get out here and be able to date while still keeping our moral values and our integrity intact? Because with social media and different things nowadays, people feel like you have to look this way, you have to look like that. You got, you know what I'm saying? And then let's not include, like I say, technology. Like when I meet people, when I meet guys, and they be like, "Can you send me pictures of you?" I don't like that. Yeah, that is like a big thing for me. I don't do that asking for pictures, especially not right off the bat. I don't even know you like that, and you want me to send you a picture? That's because so many people do that, and I be feeling like, am I tripping? So I guess my morals a little bit too high.
No, but it's the same thing with me, because it's like it's a thin line with social media for me, because social media feels like internet dating. And I personally never did the online dating thing, because you hear the horror stories. Right. A girl meets up with a guy and he murders her, or she gets raped, or they find her in a river. So it's like everyone that I've always dated, they have always been connected to someone. Like somebody that I can ask some checkout questions. Yeah. Right? Okay. So that's one way that's always made it easy for me to date. But then that also like generalizes the people that you date. Because if it's always connected to somebody that you know, 9 times out of 10, they are from the same upbringing, they from the same community, y'all done went to the same school. Right. And then that's where you don't really necessarily get that diversity. But yeah, dating has been difficult, because especially if you was in a relationship and you feel like that relationship was the end of the road, honey. And it was definitely an end of a road, but not the road. Right. It's like, where do you start? And then you can't date too soon, because the next person to rebound, and the rebound always looks better than what they are if you was all healed and put together.
Right. Okay, so my pastor had told me, he was like, when you get back out in the dating world, he was like, the first one is going to be the setup for the second one. He was like, the first one is going to appear to be the one, but it's not. Going to do all the right things and all that. He was like, but that's not going to be the one. He was like, you will know which one is the one.
Exactly.
So I'm be like, okay. So every time I date, I automatically remember that conversation. And then also, my thing is I can't date nobody. First of all, given my age, if I meet someone that is my age or higher or older, should I say?
Yeah.
You're not gonna greet me with no nickname. If you greet me with a nickname,
oh my God, it's
I'm
so corny.
It's
so corny.
It's a wrap. I just
Yes.
cannot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just cannot. I can't do send me pics.
Yeah.
And I can't do the nickname thing. I'm sorry. I'm grown. I'm grown here. So be grown. Like let's be grown. Let's talk. Let's have a real conversation. Like give me government name. I don't got time for that. I don't.
Yes. I don't got time for my name is Tom Tom.
Thank you.
Yeah. I definitely got. I mean, I feel like at some level, at some age, some maturity got to kick in.
Yes.
I mean, and then the thing about it is, I look at it like the way you greet me is the way you'll treat me.
Thank you.
So if it's hey baby, and I mean, I know a lot of guys look at that as a form of endearment. But you don't even know if I'm interested yet.
Right.
So it's nothing more than getting greeted from an endearment title, and this person you are like 0.0% attracted to. It's a turn off.
It is.
And then it also is, you know, certain terms, in my opinion, it makes me feel like you out to get one thing. And so even if you weren't that type of guy, you still not gonna really get a chance with me because I've already wrote you off. Like first impression means everything.
It does. It really, really does. It's got me to the point to where I literally. Well, that's why I wear cardigans and things like that over every single thing I have. Like anything I have. Like today, I have on a form-fitted dress. I got a cardigan over it.
Yeah.
Because I don't need everybody. I don't want my curves to be exposed too much. Because the first thing in my thing is you're gonna approach me based on my curves. Like, I don't need that type of approach.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be sexual. Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't need you to approach me like, oh, you dang, you know, you look at me. I ain't got time for that. I stopped posting on social media.
Yeah.
I stopped posting on social media with me working out and different things like that because of the DMs I would be getting or the people that be commenting under my post. Like I was on live the other day and somebody on there, I thought it was a friend of mine, but it was not. Okay. And he put the eggplant emoji up. Oh girl, I was so disgusted, yo. Yeah. I was so disgusted, like, you know what? And it just be stuff like that just makes me upset. Yeah. I can't. It just aggravates me. I'm gonna give you a story about a guy I had met, and he gave me his nickname. Complete turn off. Oh wow. So this dude. Okay, so I meet the guy. He gives me his. First of all, he rides the motorcycle, right? Oh, okay. He rides the bike. And so we had it's like a picnic that we have, almost like a family picnic, but not a family picnic. You know how you have a picnic with people that you
exactly. Yeah.
So they were doing giveaways, and he was a part of this biker group that was, you know, giving bikes to all the young kids and stuff, right? So he approached me, you know, whatever. He just, you know, of course, wanted me how beautiful I am. So on his jacket, it had his. Now I'm gonna say his name out. Put him out there like that. Yeah. But on the jacket it had his nickname. Mm-hmm. And so we sat up, we laughed, we joking about his little nickname on his jacket. We sat up and joked for about 10, 15 minutes, just, you know, just clowning. And then it was me, him, and a friend that I was with. Yeah. And so I said, because at this point, he wants my number, he wants to take me out. So my thing is, okay, I'm about to hit him with a big question. So I said, so what is your name? Do you know he gave me his nickname?
No, that's shady business to me. No, it's like literally, why you don't want me to know who you are? And those be the ones where it's like literally when you do your little homework and research, they be having wives at home and live there. They be having a whole different lifestyle.
I'm like, this fool just hit me.
Yes, they childish on top
with
of
the
childish.
same name. So I say, We already established that, sir. What is your name?
Yeah.
Government.
Exactly.
Like, you're not gonna come at me with no nickname. Yeah, oh my bad, my apologies. Dude, you gotta be at least 40.
Childish.
Like,
That is the definition that age has nothing to do with maturity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, did he just straight hit me with the nickname though?
But
I
those
was
be the
so
same
mad.
guys where it's like you go on social media and their whole profile and feed be video vixen girls or magazine vixen girls that they never met before.
Girl.
It's like creep on top of creep.
Girl. And I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I literally can't stand it.
That give you like sex addict vibes.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I don't do the picture thing.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what you gonna be doing at home. Like,
Exactly.
I don't play that. I believe in that trans. It's hot right in.
Empower yourself. Don't be lost.
I'm just saying. But yeah, I truly believe in that transfer of energy. I definitely believe, and I feel like people having pictures of you and things like that, that's just another way of soul ties.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe in that stuff, so I don't play around with that. So when guys ask me for pictures, I don't play with it. I'm gonna give you another story. Quick story.
Mm-hmm.
A guy I had met him at a wedding. And we was just kicking it or whatever. He had picked me up or whatever, picked me up, girl, one day. He was landing on thick, girl. He was bringing flowers. He was doing everything, which is nothing ordinary because I'm worth it. This is what you're supposed to.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna get too geeked up and excited about it. So my friends were like, you doing too much, just enjoy the moment. You don't feel like you deserve. Not that I don't deserve it. It's just that I just know when somebody run the game and when somebody's not, right? But he just kept begging for pictures, right? And so I kept telling him, no, I don't do pictures. And he would send me pictures of himself. And I said, can you please quit sending me pictures? Because my kids, I have children. Sometimes they grab my phone. I don't want you sending me pictures of my children's phone. That's another kind of topic about bringing people around my kids.
Yeah.
So, that's another thing. So then he stopped sending me pictures. So one day we decided we're gonna hang out, we're gonna go out to eat. So I had drove this time to go see him, but when I drove to him, he went and picked up his other car, and then we drove to a restaurant we was going to go eat at. So while we were on the way to the restaurant, he decides he wants to pull out his camera and take a picture of us in the car together. Like, oh no! So now you want to because I wouldn't send you a picture. Now because we're together, you think that you're going to just snap a picture and have a picture of me. No, sweetie, we're not going to do that. And at some point, I can always figure out, like, am I doing too much?
No.
I can't get no kind. I mean, it's not like we together though. I'm like, no, I don't want you taking pictures of me and then you be. Girl, I gotta say, it's just a thing of me. It's just a thing.
But that's the same thing with me, far as like social media and being in a committed relationship. Like even if it's someone that we have already established that we're gonna be committed and be together. Mm-hmm. I don't do the whole like publicity photos because I live by privacy and like literally what you put out there in the world
is what you get back.
Is what you get back. And there's also an opportunity for somebody to sabotage something. So I just feel as though like if you're seeing me face to face, that's a blessing. That's a blessing in itself.
Thank you. That's how I felt. Like, just why don't you just enjoy the ride? Just enjoy this moment that we're having together. If this continues on, this go into a relationship, it becomes something different, then that's a different story. But sweetie, me and you just chilling. We not like. I may have known you maybe a month, and we ain't in no relationship or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Yeah, I'm just not doing that right now.
Exactly.
So that's just a big thing.
But then I think people kind of, including myself, you kind of sometimes forget what dating is, because let me talk to one person, right? And I like you. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah.
Like some people like to do the multi, partner thing. Like even if it's not sexual, I just don't have it in me. Like, I don't have enough time in my day where I want to really be like juggling conversations on an intimate level.
Right?
You know, for one, I'm gonna forget what the hell I told you, and then for two, you know, it's a potential that if you're talking to 3 or 4 people, it's gonna be a couple of them that's gonna like you a little bit more than you like them. So I'm kind of like, you know, I don't play the field with multiple people because at the end of the day, I feel like if you don't work out, that's cool. I'll sit you to the side and then, you know, pursue somebody else or somebody pursue me. But I don't get it. But like I said, the dating scene, because it's no form of standard commitment, it's a free for all.
Really
they feel like they can talk to whoever they want, they can speak to whoever they want, and the first thing they say is, well, we not together.
We not together.
Well, I'm not trying to do much investing until we are together. So that's why I feel like, you know, some people like to play the dating scene, and some people are like relationship people. Like, I'm a relationship person. The way that I invest like my time and, you know, my emotions and the catering and the interaction, it's a little bit too special to be juggling it, you know, between people. I'm gonna be burnt out.
Yeah, I agree with the multiple thing. I did it once before when I was younger.
Yeah.
I dated, you know, multiple people, but I wasn't sleeping with multiple people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I've dated multiple people. I did it, and as of recently, I haven't done it at all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do anything at this point.
Yeah. As you get older, you get business owner. It's enough.
It's okay, honey. My plate is so full, so it's like I feel selfish sometimes.
Yeah.
Like and that's another reason that kind of pushed me away from the dating thing too. Is because when I did date certain people, a lot of times it's like, oh, let's go do this, and I'll be busy, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to. It's like I have no room. You know what I'm saying? I have.
And a lot of people are not understanding to the fact that you have a busy schedule. They feel as though you're playing games or you're trying to dodge an action, and it's really like, well, why do you have enough time to bug me? You know, you must not have that much going on your schedule. Because, I mean, we're all adults. It's cute to have, you know, like downtime and vacation time. But on a daily basis, I'm busy. I don't have time to just be laid up. Exactly. You know, that's not the salary that I have.
Right.
Where I can just lay up and be cute with you all day.
Exactly.
I think it's a lot of factors that make dating, you know, difficult. A lot of people not on the same page. And then, like you said, if you're a working adult, like, you know, a business owner, entrepreneur, or whatever, or just like a standard 9 to 5. I mean, once you leave work and then you're a parent and you have other key factors,
yes,
dating becomes a distraction.
It does.
Yeah, really especially if you don't have someone that's like-minded on the same page. And then, you know, willing to, like, of course, if they have a busy schedule too, willing to put aside the time for the effort. But other than that, it's like, who got time for dating?
Who got time for it? Like, I literally took, and of course, out of the equation because I felt like when I do date, I want to be able to focus on the relationship and not that.
Yeah.
Because once that becomes in it, things get confused.
Very.
Things get confused. You don't think properly. You don't like certain things. You just your whole vibe is off because you just give yourself to somebody, then you have to really take in and trust that you are the only one they're with.
Yeah.
And I just choose to take that off the equation at this point. And so I'm married. Like I just can't. I won't do it right now.
And see, then you have a personality like me that's a little strong-minded, and it's like if you throw that out there, then it's like at some point that's all I'm gonna want you for. You know, so I think men have to realize that a lot of things in life are reversing now. You know, you have some women that, you know, they don't mind calling you up for an intimate appointment, and then when you done, ready for you to roll out. You know, so I mean, everybody is not so reserved, and everybody, you know, and it's a way that you can do it to be respectable. It's not like, you know, she's necessarily got a lineup of people that's, you know, on their way to her bed. But if you get to a point where you have somebody that you talk to and you trust and you confide in, they thinking that you head over heels, and that just may be where your interest at, especially somebody who's really, really busy. Yeah. So I say dating is only effective is color.
It is so pretty.
That is really pretty. It's giving me wine vibes.
Yes, I am just loving this color.
That's nice.
I'm loving it. So pretty.
That looks super bright.
Yes.
Where's the sun for summer?
Yes.
That's really cute.
But to finish off our conversation, when it gets to relationships now, when you're dealing with different people, you get to dealing with people that have people. One thing I definitely, the reason why I named my company and all the entities that will come up underneath, I named it Manechiq. God put that in my spirit, I feel like He did. Because there's so many young women out here today, they're being raised that being a side chick is the new thing. Like, being side chicks is like praised so much, and people make jokes about certain things like that, but they're praising this, and they don't understand our youth is our future. These babies are growing up feeling like that this is what life is about. They see social media, they see all these side chicks.
That's the goal.
My thing was Manechiq was just like in there. I named it Manechiq, yes, because I do hair, but also because I want every young woman to know that you don't have to be the side chick. You can be the main chick, and that's just the bottom line. Put yourself first, baby, and everything else will fall around. Put God first, honestly.
Yeah.
And then yourself, and everything else comes behind that. And they need to understand that, because so many of our youth is lost out here in the world, and I just really need them to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love your brand. Your brand, the name just touched my heart. Yes, so I want you to look in that camera. I want you to explain your brand to people so they know who you are.
So my brand is called, it's an acronym, but we pronounce it HYQ, and the acronym stands for Helping Our Queen Empowered. It's an apparel line, but of course down the line we're going to have so many different avenues that we're going to go. But the point of it is, I am a young mother. I'm a single mother. I was born and raised in the city with the typical background with mother and father as addicts and everything that you would consider to be a downfall for me. And I literally took that and made apparel that has affirmations and inspirational things to just be a reminder. So the slogan of the company is bring light to all dark situations. So literally in everything that happens in your life, bad or good, there's always a good moment in it. So it's just like a reminder for people that, you know, no matter what you're going through, just try to find that positive plus to keep going.
Yes.
So that's how cute.
And remember, God called everything to the light. Everything that was dark, He called it. He spoke it in the dark, and it came to life. And He said,
exactly.
It is good. Okay,
it is good.
He said it is good, and it was good. So y'all remember that.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I did making it. and answering all of the questions that I posted up here, please go into the comment section and let's talk. Let's have a discussion. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. Bye.